Good afternoon. Jared Sigler here with Junk Gas BBQ. It was so nice outside I decided to make an episode. So let's get things started. Light some charcoal. So the handiest of handy things I found to light charcoal is, one, my chimney filled to the brim. I got some paper crumbles underneath there. And I got this guy, the Burnzomatic TS 8000. Nice torch setup. It makes lighting things on fire pretty easier. And I'm using MAP Pro gas, which is a little bit hotter burning than regular old propane. So all you gotta do, flip that guy to the unlocked position, and then I have everything else already set. So simply just pull. Now I have flame. We're gonna light it up. Now, we're just going to let the 4 crumbles of newspaper I got in there simply just burn, and then it's going to light the charcoal, and then we will have a white hot coals here in a minute. So as that effervesces, it's going to burn, get hot, and it's going to get so hot that all the coals will turn white down there in the center. Can't see because all the smoke, but it's going to take a minute to get there, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Beautiful sunny day overlooking Junk Gas BBQ headquarters. As you can see down there in the shadow, I have my microphone I picked up. It is going to give us better sound quality on the videos, so of course it is pointed right at me. It's so nice out though. The kids are playing in the yard. Say hi, kids. Hi. Hi. Where's the other one? You're playing what? Well, that's badminton, man. Don't worry about it. The internet. So as you see, there's no longer smoke coming out of the charcoal. That means it's flaming up. Alright, so my last attempt at object targeting failed miserably because it stared down at the hood of the minivan. So now I'm trying it again. Okay, seems pretty responsive now. So over here, got the charcoal. It's going to get white hot. So we're going to check in and show you the coals before we dump them out. Then I'm going to get these steaks and hot dogs. Real simple meal today. Throw them on the grill, get them cooked up. The steaks are pre-seasoned. I'm using Bearded Butcher Blend Black seasoning. It is a good flavor. It's coffee and molasses flavored mixed in with the regular seasoning blend. It's very fantastic. Once again, if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. So be back with you. So there's always that one neighbor that thinks they got to mow when I'm making a video. So there might be a little ambient noise. Hopefully with the microphone set up now I won't have any of that. But we'll find out in the editing process. So what I'm going to do when I dump out these coals and I'm going to put the steaks on, I'm going to put a couple hickory chips. This is real small, right off a big kind of piece. We want to get them steaks over indirect heat to start, and then let some of these hickory, God, it smells so amazing. The hickory is going to just enhance the flavor of the steak that much. If you never smelled fresh split hickory, I mean, Dad and I go to the woods. If the tree's blown over, cut it up, haul it in, split it, and sell it to some of the local guys that smoke. But for right now, you just smell the raw hickory, but it even smells even better over the fire. So I'm going to get these coals dumped out and then start rocking and rolling on the food. I know this video is getting long and drawn out. It's a hell of a bunch of shit we're going through right now, isn't it? Isolation. People still working, some aren't. There's no more school the rest of the year. Governor DeWine shut that shit down today. So I can tell you this much: my alcohol consumptions went up. Drinking a lot of bourbon. I've become quite fond of Elijah Craig. I still drink the old Evan Williams, the Elijah Craig. Bird Dog has an assortment of flavored whiskeys, pretty good. Apple, black raspberry, so on and so forth. Cherry. They're all delicious. 80% or 80 proof. Yeah, sure, makes sense. So, having some Elijah Craig right now, actually. So, cheers to you. I'm burning off the grill grate here. So, got a solid 350. We're gonna open the lid, scrub her down, throw the steaks on indirect heat, as well as the hot dogs. We're gonna drop these hickory pieces in there. I'll let that smoke permeate the meat while it's over indirect heat. Hopefully that'll bring us a little better flavor. So stay tuned. So I got the hickory I just threw on the coals. And then, of course, with the lid off, it's going to go ahead and flame up right away. So I had to cover back up, get the smoke rolling. Man, if you could only smell the smoke, it's so amazing. So let's check it out. Really, just simply threw them right over the hot charcoal. They're going to start flaming up here in a second. So wait for that reaction to happen. Yep, right there. On time. Perfect. So we got to be careful when these steaks are on here to not leave it open too horribly long. So I'm going to close it up. Get that air back out of there. Let her get back into a smolder. We'll be rocking and rolling. We're going remote. Finally took it off the old hood. Okay. Access the shelf. I got my case, drink, scrubber. It's all there. Ready to rock and roll at my convenience. Let's check in on the steaks. So as I mentioned, these are ribeye steaks. I did get these as a gift for Christmas. Come straight from the farm, processed at the Butcher Block and Deli. It's the north end of Worcester right there. They do cook very slowly. Over there's the heat, there's the steaks. We want that smoke from the hickory to permeate. We're flaming up, so I'm going to shut the lid, rock and roll. So I flipped these steaks over. They look amazing. Let's check in. Now that was after the first flip. Now keep in mind, we are keeping them over the indirect side of the grill. So we're going to just let them ride over here. I'm going to sprinkle some hot dogs all around the perimeter here, but that's what we're doing. They look good. We're just going to let them slow roll until they get pretty good. Peace. So the sun's going down over the horizon. It's effing cold out here. So you can see the sun going down over the horizon. It's beautiful. So you got the hot dogs on, rocking and rolling. Let's check in. So the steaks are right around 130 degrees. We are going to 145 degrees. That's the medium rare, like I like it. Got all the wieners cooking here. Totally rocking and rolling. So much juice coming out of these steaks. It's going to be great. The hickory's about all burnt up. I didn't want to overwhelm the steaks with hickory smoke flavor, but I think it's going to be good, so we'll be back with you here. So the steaks are looking amazing. I got the temperature probe out here. It's a Taylor. Picked it up at the... What are you doing? I picked it up at some factory outlet down in... the one by Columbus. Whatever that one is. But pretty sweet. Taylor thermometer, digital. Stick it in, get the temperature, rock and roll. That way you make sure your stuff's done. 145, 140, 145. It's medium rare. So that's how I like it. We're going to check in. We're going to check in on the steaks. Let me wheel the old thing back here. Check them out. I moved them a little closer to the direct heat to finish them off, get them up to that 140 temperature-ish, smack in between whatever. And as you can see, most of the hickory's burnt up. We're going to try it out. I think we're going to let them burn a little bit. Or not burn, but cook a little bit more. And we're going to flip them, get them seared. We're going to take them up, maybe move them off the direct heat a little bit, put them back over in direct heat, try it out, see what happens. Peace. So I just temperature probed the steaks. They're 140 and above. They're done. Nice medium rare, medium-ish consistency. So let's flip it, show you them. Gonna pull them off, go inside, cut them apart, take a couple still photos, upload the video, rock and roll. Jared Sigler, beautiful Funk, Ohio. I'm making videos all summer because I'm gonna be fucking quarantined up in here. I'm gonna allow one F-bomb per video, so I'm gonna edit out the other ones. I might even throw together a blooper reel to where we can put that on YouTube too. Let you guys laugh at that shit. Good talk. See you out there. Like, follow, subscribe. Junk Ass Barbecue on Facebook. Not doing an Instagram. I think that's overkill. Peace out. Later.